The story begins with a young man named Kenya was walking on a giant bubble surface. He sees a group of flies, so he runs towards them and was able to catch a fly which has eggs in it. Suddenly, a big bug starts attacking him. Somehow, he manages to avoid it and reaches home, which is the root of a giant tree which reaches the sky. His family member become very happy to see that he hunted a fly with eggs, which are rare to find these days. The old woman in the family sent him to get refreshed while they cook the flies. During dinner, he started to tell them about his heroic achievement, how he hunted the flies. While talking about it, he says that the giant bubble in the tree have holes now that were fixed by those flies, but the population of the flies is also decreasing and it will be difficult situation if this goes on. Then he went to give some food to the old man who lives with him. The old man is a signboard reader. Kenny asks if there is a point in those signboards. Then the old man start talking about how those signs were very important and ancient people used to pray to get hopes and strength, and that there were only a few people who can read those signs now, and most of them are not alive anymore. During the conversation, Kenya talks about the world below the trees. The old man says it's all covered in snow and there are unknown creatures there, and, and they have no idea what's down there waiting for them. Kenya says that there are people in the snowland. He, he saw some light moving from the clouds, but he's not sure. Meanwhile, in the snowy land, a bunch of people with Princess Riraha riding snow creatures were moving towards a giant bubble cloud which is coming down, and they plan to capture the cloud to go up into the giant tree to find help to save their kingdom. But then suddenly, some mysterious people with a ship sailing in the snow arrives behind them and start attacking to get their hands on the princess and the cloud. Many of the soldiers during the battle died to save princess, but in just the last moments, the knight was able to save the princess by letting her ride on the basket attached to the cloud, which started going up in the sky. And all the soldiers behind die while protecting the princess. As usual, Kenya was searching for the flies to hunt, but he sees that a bubble cloud was approaching from below and started to come out from the hole in the giant bubble, which scared the flies and they fly away. Kenya got disappointed that he won't be able to get something to eat, but as soon as he sees the basket attached to the cloud, he got curious and saw that a person is sleeping in it. He shot the arrow with a rope in the cloud to get hold of it and started running towards it to grab the basket and wake the princess up. While grabbing the basket, the princess fall on him and they both fall from the basket to the bubble. The story continues. If you want the next episode, comment below.